Some men mistake restraint for virtue. They believe control makes them good, that waiting purifies desire, that denial sharpens it. But there are rules that don't soften with time. They don't fade. They only wait for permission. Looking at him, she could tell he was dangerous in a quiet way. Tall, controlled, almost too composed. The kind of man who never rushed, never stared too long, never crossed lines without permission. Women noticed him. Men respected him. He carried himself like someone who believed discipline was a virtue. They had met 7 months earlier, in the most ordinary place imaginable, a grocery store. One shared joke, one lingering glance. From that day on, they were inseparable. Yet in all that time, he had never touched her. No wandering hands, no stolen kisses, no moments that went too far. Whenever she teased him about it, he would smile and change the subject. At first, she found it charming, then confusing, then unsettling. Tonight, she decided she needed answers. The drive to her apartment was quiet, heavy with expectation. When she invited him in for a drink, he hesitated just long enough for her to notice. "You don't want to come in?" she asked, half joking. "I do," he said. "I just believe some things are better delayed." She laughed and pulled him inside anyway. They talked. They drank. The air thickened with everything they hadn't said for months. Finally, she closed the distance between them, straddling his lap, daring him to stop her. For the first time, he tried. When she pleaded, when she insisted, when she whispered that she wanted him, something in his expression shifted. Not desire. Something colder. Something resigned. 7 months of restraint collapsed in a single moment. He lifted her and carried her to the bedroom. The door closed softly behind them. What followed felt unreal to her. Like crossing a threshold she had waited too long to reach. Relief washed over her. Pleasure blurred her thoughts. She clung to him, afraid the moment might disappear if she let go. At the peak of it, she made him promise he would never leave. He didn't answer. She never saw the blade, only felt a sudden burning pressure against her throat. She tried to scream, but the sound never came. Her hands clawed at him in disbelief. As her strength faded, she looked into his face, searching for the man she thought she knew. She found a stranger instead. After it was over, he stood calmly and watched the life drain from her body. When she was still, he dipped his finger into the dark pool spreading beneath her and wrote carefully across her chest, "Libido peccatum est." Lust is sin. She was his 10th victim. By the time the police arrived and recognized the message, they would understand its meaning. The lady killer had struck again, and he was already gone.